Whew, bless me. Alright. Velkoz. Okay. So you ran out of the base immediately. Good. Um, if your Gragas was here, you guys could totally invade.
Yeah, I started taking your advice on
The defense of the jungle.
well, that, and also just the idea that I should be focusing on me more than my teammates, because
Oh yeah.
like playing through this one, like I really couldn't rely on these guys for much besides being a meat shield.
Yep. Doosh doo. Good Q.
Yeah, the only thing that I didn't feel particularly good about was my early game farm this game. Missed like 2 or 3 in the wave.
Nah, that's fine. I mean, you're out farming everybody else. So if that's holy wait, the Thresh and Callista got a double, but that champion's so bad.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what was going on either.
Oh my god. Oh, and then another one. All right.
Yeah, Callisto was kind of carrying their team.
This Callista must be challenger because that champion sucks. All right. Good poke. God, Velkoz's mana sustain is freaking unreal.
Yeah, it took me a bit to kind of like get used to it, but when I wasn't just spamming my Q to farm, like it did become a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just W. Just toss that out every once in a while, clear an entire wave. Alright. Your farm's pretty good. What do you have, like 1250, something like that? Yeah, you had 1500.
Yeah, I'm up at 32, 34 farm right now.
Yeah, I have you at
36.
36. You just backed. Um, Callista. Dude. Alright, now, when you have a W or two of them up, it's a good time to go for trades, especially after 6, which you're doing. But this Syndra's obviously pretty bad. So you should try to abuse her as much as possible. Oh, you could just outright ult her. You didn't even
Well,
need to land any of that stuff. You could just ulted to kill her. Yeah, you played that really well. Okay,
yeah,
so
I want to try to save the ult for when there's like either more than one person or I know I have their flash, but
yes.
nothing. Oh, yeah. But
Um.
if they're really low and I know they don't have the time, I'll go for it.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't
Okay.
know. I might be a little too stingy with Velkoz's ult before I get melt. No, normally I'm pretty stingy with it before I got like 20% CDR.
Yeah. However, even if you don't have 20% CDR, it's still not that long of a cooldown for what it does, and you can still outright kill people with your normal abilities, like without your ultimate, because you just do so much damage. Um.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to use it pretty much ever. Like, if you just want to throw it out to slow their team, like if you don't think you're gonna get killed, use it for the utility. Use it to slow them down. Because if you can slow down 5 people in a fight while they're taking continuous damage and beginning to take true damage, your team can follow up on that. So just farm in. Your farm is pretty great. Actually, it's really good. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now you're going to want to look to roam bot, which you're doing, so that's perfect. Um, these guys have pinks everywhere. Okay. So I would have gone for the knockup. I would have kept fighting. So like your positioning was good there, however you ran away from the fight for a little while. So I would have just stayed in, like right there. Just keep staying in. You're really long range, and you have full health and mana. So um, don't run away from a fight like that, because your damage, you're so strong right now. Then they ended up overstaying.
Yeah, I left him out on that one, but I felt like we were like really far out there and didn't
Yeah.
think we were getting anywhere with.
If you guys are near their near like the mid lane turret, if you guys are like near this area, it's a little bit better than being near this area, because this area is really far away from anywhere safe. But like right here, you can just run back into your jungle, stuff like that. So good map, great map awareness. Um, all right. Oh, you could just kill that Syndra. Remember, when you have a few kills on Velkoz, you literally will almost one-shot them with just a simple combo. Whether, like, just a QWE and then another W. Like, they might just die. Um, so just having the ult just in case is important. So don't be afraid, like, you be super aggressive on Velkoz.
Yeah.
Because if someone's being aggressive, like, especially with Velkoz, it's so hard to play against that. Why is... I don't know how this Vayne's having trouble with Malphite. Oh no, she's not. Why is she pinging so much? Alright. Your farm's pretty good this game. It's like very good. And you upgraded your trinket when you hit 9, so taking all that information from the last session, which is really good. Okie doke. So right now there's really nothing to do. Just remember to take those raptors though, because especially as Velkoz, WE will, or just W will kill the little ones, and that'll increase your gold exponentially. It's 100 gold. It's a bunch of XP that you're just taking for free. Your Gragas is a potato, so. Wait, he didn't even build. Wait, it's Teemo jungle.
Yeah.
It's Gragas support with no support item, with a tier.
Tier and 2 Doran's rings.
I don't even know. Please God, not like this.
Yeah, I wasn't all that excited about my team either.
It's just Callista. Just blow her up and you win. That's basically what this game is looking like.
Yeah. I don't know, I felt like maybe I wasn't pushing objectives not, but I just kept on trying to farm mid and then clear and get them up to put damage in it, but I didn't have anybody come up to clear it.
Yeah, this is a smart roam to go bot right now. One thing to keep in, take bot turret right now. You guys need to back up, push that turret. You've got 20 seconds on Callista, and you guys have a ridiculous team fight, especially because, you're Velkoz. However, someone needed to run all the way up to this part of the wave. You need to go up here and you need to clear this. Just one person though. And, or maybe two, and then you can just have other people down here preparing, because when these two came, you and Gragas could have easily killed both of them. Like,
Yeah.
you're so strong. It's actually ridiculous.
I was trying to get them to take the tower, because I thought, Gragas... Is this where I died? No, I didn't.
No, Gragas is super... Don't rely on this Gragas to do anything. Like I said, it's just something that I need to start doing, because, like, last game I got baited by that trend, like, 3 times. Like, when I'm playing champions, and I'm like, oh my god, this is such a free gank. And then, like, I go up there to gank them, and they don't follow up, and then, like, I end up dying or something. They're like, dude, why did you just feed my lane? I'm like, wait. They had 1 HP. Why didn't you auto-attack them a single time? You just need to assume that your teammates are bad.
Yeah.
Well, this poor Thresh, he's not ready for the booty spanking that you're about to give him. Clear the wave. Vayne splitting top. You should just be here with probably just Gragas, to be honest. The rest of your team can They can just be bot. Kog'Maw does not need to be here. Teemo doesn't need to be here. They should be bot lane. Make sure you pay attention to your map. You're trying to kill Thresh. You killed Thresh, but you got to see that Malphite was over there the whole time. You guys could have killed him, and then Thresh probably would have stayed or tried to help. So, it's always better to trade the top laner for the support.
Yeah.
It's better to trade anybody for the support, honestly, unless they're god tier. And this Thresh is a coin, so it's safe to assume he's not. Yeah, see, if the Thresh had died, I mean, if you had roamed over and killed the Malphite instead of the Thresh, Vayne would be alive still. Most likely. I mean, you're talking in what ifs, but walk to a team fight before you walk to a solo kill.
Yeah, I guess especially while I'm ahead like that, right?
Yeah, this Cog really needs to leave. That was good. Wow, your W actually killed her. That thing does no damage on the initial burst. Yeah, 145. Alright. Dude, Velkoz's range is so dumb.
Yeah, I normally early I try to use it for like, farming.
Yeah. Oh,
then,
definitely. Well, so Velkoz he's not a lane bully, but if you outrange your opponent, 100% take advantage of that. That was smart to throw out your W to get his Banshee's Veil.
Yeah, I don't think I cleared him with that ult though.
No. Alright.
The team was so low. I was guaranteed they were all gonna die before I got there.
Oh, that was a beautiful knockup. I think she's gonna actually live. Save Vayne 2016. Alright. Oh, and then you're gonna die though. That sucks. Oh. Okay. Busting out the cleanse for the first time this game.
I used it on the Mumu ult.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to hold it for that. The Mumu ult was the one thing I was like really scared of.
Yeah.
Because that feels like it's just an infinite stun. Like I don't feel like I ever get out of it.
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of CC. A Mumu ult, followed by Malphite ult, followed by Thresh box, by Syndra pushing all of you guys, and then Kalista knockup. That's just death. Took the Raptors, sort of.
To be honest, I let Syndra snatch me a couple of times with her E because she was close enough to follow up on it. So I thought it was fine, just let her stun me and then recover on my own.
Yeah, I mean you only need to use cleanse if you think that you're gonna die. So stuff like that.
I think this is where I got caught out though.
Vayne TP top to save the turret. So you guys know that you're down one man. You need to play safe. You know your Gragas is a potato. That's another reason you need to play safe. Yeah. So this is something that I told Kai yesterday because Kai was roaming away from the team in order to go for farm. Because of that 3-second time period where you were looking to go bot to get that farm, your team got engaged on and all of them died.
Yeah.
So it's something that you just need to keep in mind is that while you're playing for yourself, you also need to remember that you still need your team to win the game. So if if they're all right there, I mean, you already have 168 farm. You're already so far ahead of everybody. Let your team soak the damage, and if you had gotten off an ult there, that would have been devastating. Syndra would be dead. Malphite probably would have ended up dying because he was there too. Just everybody would have gotten outright wrecked. So, and that's the thing. Velkoz is so good in team fights. So try to take as many team fights as possible. If you had gotten that Q off like while he was coming towards you, that would have been god tier. But it was pretty good.
Oh, and the Thresh caught me?
No, when the Amumu jumped on you.
Oh.
Alright. Now, in that scenario, you did kill Syndra. I would try and focus on the Callista more. Because the Callista is super fed. Like, you were guaranteed to kill Syndra right there, so I don't blame you whatsoever for making that decision. But just keep in mind, in team fights, you need to know who is the strongest and who has the most priority. Callista will probably die in one combo from you, especially from the health that she was at. She was at 3/4 health, so try to burst her before heading over to the Cinder, who also had just ulted.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed that farm? D- for the entire video.
Wait, what farm?
There was a minion that you missed with an auto attack. Oof, that was a good... Oh, wait, you brought Thresh with you. Oh, is he gonna get you because of that box? Oh, Vayne killed you! No! That's so unlucky. Oh, this Syndra is literally a monkey. Oh my god, they're so bad. Gragas, just ult them away, buddy. Oh, he just got his ult back.
Yeah, it was my first death.
Yeah. Is this your pink over here? It's in the river to the left side, sort of into the entrance of their jungle by their blue. You'll see
Is it,
on the stream.
Yeah.
It's the world's
mine.
ward. Yeah, good ward. I mean, it's been there forever. That's why it's gold. But that's been giving you vision over the entire jungle for most of the game. I mean, over that part of the river for most of the game. So that's really good.
Yeah, I normally put it there, or I put it on the like in the bush in between river and or sorry, in the bush in between dragon and mid lane.
Yes. No, that's another good place to put pinks. I would have secured your blue buff before heading to that farm, because you don't know where they are, so chances are they're a dragon or they're roaming around your jungle warding. Especially because you don't have a bot tower. But that's just me. That's just because I really like blue buffs. It is a little bit more of the greedy approach to secure that blue buff, but it also makes more sense than, you know, I mean, you've got 12 kills, you got 200 farm. Like, it's important to continue to snowball and get that money, but only the lane was, I think it was frozen. Let me see. Yes.
My idea was to keep it pushing because we were even on towers in mid lane at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I was worried that if we took too long that they were gonna end up winning because we started with this massive lead and like just weren't doing anything with it.
Yeah. Right now you are a floating eyeball on my screen, so that is cool, and will look hilarious in the video.
Oh, you can see that. Rip tentacles.
Rip tentacle porn. Just floating husk. So I'll hit him with that Q. Now remember, Callista and them are walking over there, and did you end up losing this game, or was it like a close one? Like you ended up winning, but it took forever.
We won, but it took 43 minutes, and we were down 1 kill. Or we were up 1 kill. We might have been down on gold though. No,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So this is the kind of game that I like to call a fiesta. You've got two options. Generally, after you get a kill, you want to roam for an objective. The tier 1 bot tower is still up. That should not be alive. You should kill that 100%. You need to group up with your team, You need to go take that the objective, stuff like that. You know, that's extra gold. It opens the map up. All things that are good for your team. Um, your farm and stuff has been really good. Your positioning, you play really cautiously. It seems like you like to really hang back. Oh, Baron, right now. Kallista's bot. You see Kallista bot lane. You see Malphite mid lane. You just killed Thresh. You probably saw a Mumu back. Let's see. Where's that boy? Oh, Amumu was dead, so you know that he just came back to life. You need to ping Baron like a madman. Not only that, you do true damage. Well, I don't know if you do true damage to that. I think you do, right? Like your stacks work on Baron. Dude, you should be getting that Baron right now. And you had 4 people next to it, so keep that in mind. When their jungler is dead, or you get a pick, and if you see anybody bot lane, Baron. If you see anybody top lane, like Dragon. Like if you kill somebody and you're all around Dragon Pit. Those objectives are what win games, and I don't think yeah, they've got 3 dragons at this point. You guys have 0. So though you're not the jungler, it is your job as well, just being on the team, for you to for you to, like, you know, make some shot calls, call for some things, tell them like, hey, you guys are boosted, but we should totally do this right now. I mean, you've got a 3-21 bot lane. I mean, that's the.
I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh god.
Oh yeah, it's that bad.
I knew Kalista and Syndra were the ones putting out the damage.
Yeah.
So I was trying to kind of play around them.
Somehow Syndra came back. I guess she just picked up fights in each kill. I mean, in each... Picked up kills in each fight, English. There's that Wombo. Also,
I was trying to pick on a little bit, because you kept on walking into my W.
Yeah, another reason that you want to focus on the Callista with your abilities is that 2 of 3 of your abilities slow and 1 of them knock up. If you slow Callista, her auto attack speed gets slowed because she can't jump as fast. So slows are what kill her. So did that. I would have stayed mid and pushed out 1 more wave instead of heading bot, because Kog'Maw's heading there, and that's why he's pinging you 600 times.
Yeah, probably. I was already heading there, and then he started pinging, and I was like, well.
Yeah. Try to
Farmer's better with him, so.
Yeah. Well, Kog'Maw with farm is really good. However, he's got 55 and 12 depth.
That's what I was saying.
Good positioning. Go to Baron. Or push in the mid wave. And then... Alright, so they're going to Dragon. Kill the Mumu.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is why I was becoming less stingy with my farm, and I was just trying to...
Yeah, so when you've got 13 kills, when you're ahead like you are, your job is to then put pressure on the map. Not necessarily get farm. You know, you still want to... If you see farm, and your team, and you know your team could benefit from it, let them have it. But, you know, this team's really bad, so just take it. You know, head to objectives, stuff like that. Look, you guys should have been on Baron like 5 minutes ago.
That Thresh flashed after me? I didn't catch that before.
I don't know. Just, you know, killing all of them. Nice, nice. I don't know, you missed the Q on the stationary Baron. That's gotta be a highlight. Oh, that's those Kai level skill shots. Misses point blank Jin W's. God, I love it. Especially when they live because of it. That's my boy. Alright, so you're just gonna keep pushing in. Bot lane is pushing super hard. Their tier 2 is still alive. You guys should be grouping around that. Or Baron. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you guys all go bot, they'll probably just give it to you and then take Baron. However, you can then take their inhib, most likely. Okay, close to them are top lane. Yeah, you should send Teemo to split push. Especially because he's on hit Teemo. So, these are all macro things that, like, we can work on. That's something that, in a little while, after you continue to practice, like, the earlier stuff that I told you, that we can work on. But, that's just, like, map movement stuff. Just, like, generally people with attack speed, attack damage, or, you know, stuff like that, that make good split pushers, top laners for the most part. If you guys are really strong, you should tell them to split. Especially if it's Teemo.
That's injured. Scared the hell out of me that last fight.
Yeah. She was like, spook. Here's my ultimate. Eat my balls. And you're just like, oh, please God, no.
Yeah, I was pretty sure she had me there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this Gragas and Kog'Maw are legitimately bronze 5.
I think I missed another Q.
That was good. On the Baron, please. Don't even tell me. I don't need to hear that.
Yeah, so there I was just trying to keep him off of Baron.
Yep, but, no, that's good. Your job is the zone. So.
It didn't really work, but we killed, 4 out of 5 of them, so it was like, without Baron buff, I thought, yeah, it wasn't the worst trade.
Now, 3 of your people did just die. You and Vayne are the only ones alive. You're at half health. She's at less, or I mean, she's at like more than that, but she's still low. You guys probably should have just left. No, you guys definitely should have just left. Take the Baron, push in for the tower, or like just push the wave in, and then leave. Staying there got her dead. You guys all had to burn flash. I think you dead? No? Wow. Okay. Because you got to see, you know, bot lane is going to start slow pushing to their turret. Top lane is a gigantic wave. That was spicy, by the way. That ultimate, that was dope. Good job. You guys are roaming over towards... Is Kog'Maw soloing Drag? This guy is so bad. If you see your team near Dragon, you see them fighting, you gotta go. It's way more important than the farm. Because it's nice to have farm, but it's way nicer to just outright win the game because you went and got a big objective.
Yeah, I was trying to put pressure mid, hoping it would free up Dragon, but we were too slow. Like we weren't fast enough getting the wave forward.
And they were also already on the Dragon.
Yeah, they were primarying me a lot, so I was thinking if I, looked like a spicy target mid, that they might go there and leave them open for a Dragon. But I get what you're saying. I probably should have gone. Probably should have just gone Dragon.
Yeah.
Helped out.
Damn, Cog got blown up. All right.
That happens pretty often.
That was a pretty good all-around game. So I would say your farm was pretty great. Especially early game. So keep that up. Definitely. The kills, I mean, you absolutely dominated the lane. Try to look for a little bit more, or try to look for some earlier roams. You don't have to roam bot. You can roam top as well. That Vayne was winning lane already, which means you guys can just take that turret. You can get the first blood gold, and that's really good. However, bot lane was absolutely dominating, so it's best to try to head down there and, take their turret, do whatever they want so that it can bust and open. However, your team, your bot lane was... they were spicy. That's all I got to say about them. they were spicy. So...
Yeah, I was taking your advice on the... on using them as meat shields, because when I realized they were losing so hard in lane, I was like, I mean, there's no way I can...
they're not good for anything else. When I'm playing Rengar, when I'm busting out my boy, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who I'm playing with, it doesn't matter how good they are. Unless I'm feeling generous, they are sacks of meat. They're just there to soak up bullets, to soak up Lucian ults, and all that goodness, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna try to kill everybody that I possibly can. So, um, but that's because I'm playing Rengar, and Rengar is one of the most ridiculous snowballing champs in the entire game. Velkoz, absolutely ridiculous snowballing champ, and really good at team fighting, which means if you're using the people on your team that suck or are tanky as meat shields, you can sit in the back line and you can just, blow everybody up, which you were doing. So, I think that
Yeah.
that game took longer than it probably needed to. There were a few like macro plays that you could have done to make it move faster. However, your team was literal garbage. So those games are just going to take that long. That Nidalee game that we just played and we ended up winning, remember it was like 22-4 around 20 minutes into the game, and we ended 41-50. Granted, that's just because, you and I were better than they were, and we actually understand how this game works, and we can ping things. But besides all of that, it's the little things. As you get further into the game, as you continue to stall the game out, items get even. People start to fall off. People get stronger. You guys have Vayne on your team. That somebody's going to get stronger. So stalling out games where you're losing, like C9 did against Flash Wolves yesterday. It was a 69-minute long game. It was like 12-4 or something like that until they started hardcore stalling. With 3 inhibs down, they stalled the game out and won. So it's just each little thing you need to do. You need to like criticize. You need to critique, like yourself when you're just playing in normals to see, oh man, what am I doing wrong? Record some of the gameplays that you're doing. Watch them. See, like look at them and say, oh my goodness, why did I not move here? This is so free. Like, look, if I were to have just looked at my map a second sooner, if I were to look at it a little bit more often, if I were to realize that my ward died, then I wouldn't have died here. Just the simple things like that, they'll really add up. And
Yeah.
when you're snowballing super hard, you will destroy turrets so fast. So when you start to snowball, get someone else snowballing. Roam to a different lane, stick with Vayne. You two together, we're just gonna just completely destroy people. So it's really important to make use of the lead that you're getting, whether it be farm or kills or both in your case, and that way you can start to close out games sooner.
And that one specifically, we should have just gone for Baron earlier, right?
Oh yeah,
So
you guys should. Well, so the bot lane turret, that's team gold. Like I think that's like 100 team gold, something like that. 125. Mm-hmm. You guys could have taken that so free. Like because of how fed you were, you could have killed it in a few auto attacks. Like even if you were just by yourself. So that's one thing to take down. That adds more pressure. That allows your waves to get up farther. That allows you to then move in farther into their jungle. All that good stuff. So tier 1 towers. The list of importance of objectives goes Nexus, towers, Nexus, Nexus towers, inhib towers, and then if you've got tier 1s and tier 2s up, generally you want to try to go for that tier 2, that second tower. However, it's so much safer to go for tier 1 towers. And they also give more gold, and they take less time to kill. So that's going to open up the pressure. That's going to draw more pressure if you've got people split pushing up there. For everybody else to then go sneak a dragon, sneak a baron. I'm playing with my buddy Griffin in Plat 1 right now, heading up towards Diamond. The amount of barons that we have snuck in like the past 15 games, we probably have done it 6 times. Where we see their ADC bot lane, and we're just like, all right, we're going to take Baron right now. And then you just take it, and they have absolutely no idea because you have someone clear vision initially. It's the simple thing that starts to add up that lets you just take the game away and just start to control it.
Yeah, so that one specifically, when we had the 4 there, we should have just gone for Baron. That would have ended earlier, right?
You probably could have just outright won off of that. Like, you would have taken and gotten their inhib tower, they would have come back to life, they would have tried to fight you guys because they're salty that you have Baron, and they're starting to get tilted because somehow they threw the lead that they had, and then you just blow them up, like, stuff like that.
All right, so I should probably put a closer focus towards getting there, and then.
Just objectives in general, whatever it is. If you kill somebody, if you push your lane and you don't know where their team is, you're like, all right, we need a ward then. We don't know where their team is, but we need to be careful while we're doing it. If you're just, you're hanging out, you get a kill, you're like, okay, so let me look at all these other lanes. Even like, if you're low, back. If you have full health and your wave is pushed, look at other lanes, see where you can put pressure. Can you get Rift Herald? Can you get your top lane Rift Herald or your jungler? Like, is that going to help them continue to snowball? Well, yeah, that'll help. Rift Herald's pretty dope, but you just got to look at all of the objectives on the map at all times, keep track of them, and see when is a good opportunity to take them.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I got a lot.
All right, man. Keep at it. If you want to do like another session or whatever in like a week or so, try to implement this stuff. Try to get some good gameplay. Try to record something so I can also see your like mouse movements, mini maps, stuff, all those good your pings. I'm gonna put something up on YouTube on how to do that, or you can just Google it. It's really simple. You literally download OBS, set it to game capture, and then you play a game. Like it's just that easy.
Yeah.
So
I've used OBS, so
yeah,
I can pull off.
yeah, sure thing. All right, so I'm gonna stop the recording here. I'm gonna start uploading it to YouTube, and thanks for joining me for this session, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right.
Lots of good stuff to work on.
Oh, totally.